line for Phil Heath is back there, way back there. Mr. Olympia, Phil Heath, the man is here.
Initially I was like, holy smokes, like how do these guys get so big? And I didn't really hit them with any type of hate of why they look like that or anything. I was just more enamored by the fact they were able to transform their physique into that. So I thought, I gotta learn more about this. So I ended up following this gentleman around and going to the weight room, and there I found a lot of guys that were, into fitness. And being a basketball player, you don't really lift a whole lot, especially back in 1998 through 2003 when I was playing. So I thought, well, let's give this a shot. Let's see what I can do. So on October 8th, 2002, I actually took a photograph. I took my very first selfie. So I was doing selfies for all y'all. No. And we know back then, it was on a 2.1 megapixel camera. Now you got cell phones that got like 40 megapixels or whatever. So I'm taking my first photograph and I didn't know really how to do it. So at the time I was living in the basketball house, so I waited for all my teammates. And then I took these other poses from what I saw on the Flex magazine, Muscle and Fitness, realizing that I need to start trying to aspire to be like one of these guys. So I flipped through these magazines, I found different bodybuilders that I thought had the same shape or I could be like, the same bone structure, stuff like that. So I was always following like Flex Williams, John Ray, Kevin LeBron, people of that nature, because they weren't necessarily like mass monsters and stuff. I'm more of a guy that, can be big, but usually more conditioned, so a little bit more athletic look. So that's who I went for. So as I progressed, I was all about taking progress pictures. And with those pictures we're doing, wasn't just to be able to post, because back then you couldn't post online. Like, there was nothing about that. It was all about me posting these pictures with purpose. Understanding that when I'm posting these pictures and I'm looking at them, now I'm actually, back then I was actually printing them out. And I was taking like a red marker saying if I just give up now. So I was able to actually go to that contest pretty much by myself, but I ended up winning, and it really opened up a lot of doors for me right after that win, because that was when the internet was starting to become stronger. We had message boards out there, so all those pictures started gaining more interest from different companies for supplement sponsorship, magazine publications. I ended up getting a publication contract with AMI, or with formerly known as Weaver Health and Fitness, so Flex Magazine, Muscle and Fitness. And I remember them cutting me a check for $5,000, and I was like, holy smokes, like this is cool. Like I actually get a signing bonus. They're like, yeah. So what do I do with it? What do you guys think I did with that? Go to the strip club? What? No. I got another car. So I ended up going out and getting another car. It wasn't something extravagant or anything like that. I'm get another car. So I'm all excited. Anyone that's bought like the first real car that went to hand me down, man, my mom always told me, treat it good and it'll treat you good. So I'm like, signing these papers, I'm like, whoo, I'm about to go home, I'm about to armor all these tires. That was when I had 6-disc CD changer. I'm like, yeah, right, 6-disc CD changer. Yeah, I know. So, and that was when I'm rocking, like, I'm trying to emulate my favorite bodybuilders. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can understand this. When you start getting involved in this journey, you're gonna try to find a male or a female who you feel, you know, you could look up to, someone that you may even kind of resemble, or someone they tell you resemble. So for me, you know, I was light skinned and light eyes and stuff, so they're like, oh yeah, you kind of look like Sean Ray. And I was like, not really, but we'll go with it, right? So I'm like, well, everything you do, I'm gonna do. So I rock the short shorts, and I had like the string back tank top, and the freaking black bandana, the glasses, and I'm out there, you know, oh yeah, we about to go to the gym looking nice, you know. So I get up in the car, 2 blocks out of my place, I get rear-ended.